Hey everyone! So, last video, I actually posted it a while ago, but it was just an unboxing of this beautiful Ultrasabers Aeon V4, and I gave you guys my first impressions and thoughts on it, and a little bit of info. And today's video, I'm going to give you guys a full review on it, with my thoughts on it now after owning it for a little bit of time. Okay, so first off, this is, like I mentioned before, an Ultrasabers Aeon V4 lightsaber. So this lightsaber took just over a month to arrive at my house, and I can tell you it was worth the wait. I really love this saber. The machining is really nice. It's made of aluminum. I love it because whenever I touch it, it's cold in my hands and it feels so professional and feels so real. And I love that. It's not like any plastic toys. It's just real metal and everything. Feels really authentic. The grips on the saber are on the bottom and the top, and it's weaved throughout the entire thing. But the main groove is right here, and it's nothing special, but it works. It does the job, and it's pretty good. And then up here, I actually like holding it up here more because this is actually a little more comfortable. You'll see I actually paid $5 extra for the windows on the emitter. There's a blue button on this one, and if you look on the other side, down here, I had a Covertec clip installed, Covertec wheel, sorry, and I also I paid for a Covertec clip so I can wear it on my costume when I wear it to any conventions. Another thing about the saber, before we get into the other stuff, is I actually have, I bought color discs with this Ultrasaber. So these color discs, can you see them? Yeah, okay, they're there. They're just a bunch of colors, and since I got the Adegan silver color option, I can put these with the blade, and it changes the color. It dims the light a little bit, but since I got the Cree LEDs, it's not much. But I'm gonna do separate videos on showing you guys different colors, so stay tuned. And I think that's about it for the hilt. I think it's about 12 inches long, and I like the length of it, I like the weight of it, it's very nice in that context. So yeah, let's move on to the blade. I have a medium grade blade. It just slides right in, and then you just pop that into the retention screw, and you just screw it in. So one little gripe I have about the blade, once you are taking it in and out a bunch of times, yeah, you can see there, the screw indents the blade a little bit in those areas where you pop it in, and you never really see it, but when it's out of the blade, it does make it look a little less nice. But my advice is, when you're screwing the blade in, you don't want to screw it too tight because that can puncture it or bend it too much, and it's not good for the blade. But just give it enough room that it's not going to slide around, but it's just in the middle, so it's not too tight, but it's not too loose. So I got a white tri-Cree blade. So this has 3 LED lights in the hilt, and it's very bright. I haven't actually changed the batteries in a while, so it's not at its full potential here with brightness. But when the batteries are fully charged and they're new batteries, then it's very bright, and it's really nice to look at. It looks really nice on camera. So turning this off now, I'm going to talk about the blade and how that's held up with light dueling and swinging around so far. So this is, like I said before, this is a mid-grade blade, so it's meant for light dueling and light swinging and just tricks. Has the round tip on the top. This is held up pretty well. I have had it since February 19th, so I've had it for about 2 months now, give or take, and I've hit it on the floor a couple times. I've hit lightsabers a little hard, but there's not many scratches, and I like that. It really keeps it alive. One scratch that I think is noticeable on the blade when it's on is, let me find it. There. Right there you can see it, and it's just a little scratch, and very small and not really noticeable unless you're looking for it, which I even had a hard time finding it. But otherwise, there's little scuff marks and scratches on top, but most of those are just rubbing on things, So you can just like wipe it off or like scratch it off with your nail and it'll just come off. So that's fine, as long as you're being careful not to like actually scratch it with your nail. This is the 34-inch blade, I believe. This is like their standard blade, and the illumination is good. Obviously, it's brighter here and brighter at the top than it is in the middle, because that's where the light kind of dims out, because it has to move very far. But I would say that I'm happy with the brightness on this. The last thing I'm going to go over with you guys today on my Aeon V4 from Ultrasabers is the insides of the saber. So, unscrewing the pommel. Oops. Okay, so this is just pretty straightforward, just how you'd imagine it. And then we have this. I cut up a little Nerf dart and put it in there because when I first got it, because I noticed that when I was like swinging it around, the battery pack I could hear it like moving around. I didn't really like that, so I just put this in here and it stops it from moving, and I don't hear the moving anymore, which it helped. Here you go. It's the wires coming in. No sound on this saber, obviously. I didn't get the rechargeable batteries. I just got 4 AAA batteries. The Velcro goes around to keep the batteries in place. Very good. And I'm just using some cheap PC batteries from the grocery store. Back in. Push it all the way in. Push this in there like that. And you can screw this back on. I hope you guys liked my review on it. Subscribe and like this video. And may the force be with you. You guys saw the Rogue One trailer today, right? Whew, I was going insane. I loved that. Anyway, see you next time.